Man, fuck, I don't want to be here. Why you say that? Nah, don't get the flatbread, bro. Yeah, don't get the flatbread. Do not.
I got the flatbread one time at Subway, and I'll never do it again. My jaw was tight.
Yeah, don't get the flatbread, bro. If you're gonna get anything, get the Italian herbs and cheese, man. It's about the best bread there. If you should have stuck with your protein bowl. I don't know why you didn't.
Hey, damn. Yeah. That remind me of the body, man. He caught a tough piece of a roast one time, bro. And that nigga was chewing for like 5 minutes, bro. That bug was chewing for so long, man. He hit a pause and said,
you should see Charles' face. Here's giving nowhere to go. Dean Lowry. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Nah, you gotta change it back. It's at the bottom of I want to say the second joint. After you change your bumper ping, it's after that.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Given 19 on the play, they will still come up a bit short.
but I got this steak perfect.
They'll try it now with Mostert.
They gave it to him. Oh.
I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, try to let him know he believes in him as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
I want to say 8:30, 9 o'clock. It might be on now. Let me check this. I'm about to check and see.
That's going to bring up second and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside.
I'm on remote jet. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. He'll get this off the screen to Mostert. And he went backwards. Back to the 33. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up third down. That screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it in the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off. You want the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on third down.
Same shit every time.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
He up with me. Come on up.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. One thing
You don't watch with other shows on Netflix. He come, he hit him between, he went in. Right there, Dirty. As soon as you go in that door, he right there. Another one.
Want to what?
Damn, he got you.
We talk about the favor specifically linebackers keeping their eyes on the ball. He had that eye the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try to fool you. And he tries to somebody over here. But you're right about that. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run forward. I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him first.
Yeah, I was watching that.
First and 10 out from the 33. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
This is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. A quick throw by Kaepernick complete. Across the track, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action, he'll throw to start the drive. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, no! That's a BS!
Somebody get their leg out right here.
Here they come. He right up top with me. He already up top. He came over and killed me up top.
This is Aaron Jones. And a little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
He's down
By Richard Sherman. For the Packers and Niners, this, of course, a rematch of the NFC Championship game from a year ago. And that game belonged to the 49ers. You might remember Raheem Mostert. Boy, he really made a name for himself in that one. 220 yards on the ground, 4 touchdown runs in the 37-20 victory that sent the 49ers to Miami. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Got 32.
All right, back in the clear this bed. No, I don't want to.
Off the late fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez Scantling. Well, he is out of bounds.
I can hear you.
Inside the 30. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Packers nothing.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Jones. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. Flush to his right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tape and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And his throw is incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And that'll make it 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Open man, it's Ayuk, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now, Kaepernick again. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kaepernick. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He finds Coleman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Kaepernick to throw again. Buying time to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. first down. Kaepernick. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. It's Coleman here. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tevin Coleman, as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Niners 14, Packers 3. Robbie Gould to kick.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Jackson now to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At the yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Let's go! Let's stop him here!
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. The final shot before half for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now it's Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Rodgers to throw once more. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. And the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And this one out quickly to James. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
And the 49er first down.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From the 30 on second down, Rodgers over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. He's up north of 100 yards receiving now in this NFC Championship game. And it's a 1st down. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers going to throw. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there and tackled down at the 1. This is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. They'll go again to Jones. And this time he is in. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Niners will go for it. It's Kaepernick. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
To throw is Kaepernick. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Kaepernick to throw. He may try and... Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football.
Recovered by the defense.
This is a ball game now for
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
4 yards.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
22-yard line.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And the kick is good. He got it. And with that, they are off to the Super Bowl. The Green Bay Packers, they are again NFC champions as we sign off and say goodnight. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Say he was cooking, wasn't he?
Essential protein is gluten-free, and formulated